You only have as good of style as what you wear 85% of the time. So even if you have a few knockout banger outfits on IG, if you're not wearing that stuff every single day, that's not your style. That's a costume. What you wear every single day is your style, your fashion, your brand. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I run the blog called Mrs. Midwest. And as you know, we occasionally talk about style, we talk about glow ups, and today we are going to be combining those two topics and discuss how I was able to transform my style. Now, before we begin, I must say that although I have always loved clothing, there are so many fashionable pictures of me in high school, special events, I've always pulled out the whole 9 yards. I did go through a difficult time in my life where I was grieving. I was going through a lot of loss and pain and mental anguish, and I could not be bothered, even with my deep love of fashion, to put together an outfit. I could not be bothered to treat my hair with care. I could not be bothered to learn new makeup techniques because I was just focused on mentally surviving that season of my life. And that is why I will forever have compassion for and never judge or rebuke anybody who just does not have it in them to put together an outfit or to do a glow up or to do their hair and makeup, because I truly feel that it is a privilege to have the mental space and the desire or even the talent to put together stylish outfits. And I have so much compassion for anybody who just cannot be bothered right now. You guys often want specifics, practical tips, and that's what I'm going to be trying to do today. So the first way I improved the way I look in clothes, I improved my style, was by improving my hair and makeup. So this might come as a surprise to some of you, but hair and makeup can actually make you look better in clothing. This has been discovered by many a TikToker or YouTuber who puts in a full face but is wearing sweatpants or a dirty t-shirt. You know, many people have figured out that once you got your hair and makeup on point, you do look better in whatever outfit you're wearing. So I'm not advocating for packing on makeup if that makes you uncomfortable, but I do think putting in some more effort into our skincare, the health of our hair, all of that stuff is going to reflect better on the way you look in clothing. The truth is that people are going to look at your face oftentimes before they look at your outfit. So the way your face and your hair look kind of informs the vibe for the rest of the outfit. So if you have scruffy, broken, split ends, your roots are terrible, your hair's just not on point, but you have a nice outfit, it's going to clash and it's potentially going to make the outfit not look as nice. There were many outfits I wore in my scruffy period of life that could have been improved by some good hair and makeup. So what did I do? Well, I improved my makeup skills. There are many a tutorial here on YouTube. Even just commentary videos about makeup mistakes can be helpful to learn how to improve your makeup. I learned the power of the eyebrow. Sometimes I go a little overboard like I did today, but nonetheless, the power of the eyebrow, the power of the tinted lip, cleaning up my face. Dead, scraggly hair is never going to complement a nice polished dress. It's better to have short hair than it is to have a head full of dead, split end, raggedy, damaged hair. Okay, cut it off. A pixie cut never looked better than after a person cut off her dead, damaged hair. So again, hair health is what I'm all about. I do not believe that your hair needs to be pinned straight to be polished. I've mentioned this many times before. You can have 4C, 3C, kinky, curly, textured, wavy hair, whatever you have, as long as it's natural to you, it looks healthy, i.e. shiny, moisturized, thriving at the ends, and clean, it's gonna look good, okay? Now the second way is accessories. So I started by carrying a purse all the time. Not only did I not lose as many IDs, but I also my outfits look better. So carrying a purse, it does not have to be an expensive, bust your bank account open kind of purse, but just something very polished in a neutral tone, something that you can feel proud of carrying around. Nothing overly scruffy. This is where I do warn against thrifted purses unless they are put together. And then move to shoes. Shoes will make and break your outfit. None of this broken soled, broken buffed up shoes. None of that busted shoes nonsense. And again, we don't need expensive designer shoes. Just something that's clean, polished, ladylike, pointed toe. Something that's going to bring a bit of femininity back to your outfit. Okay, never underestimate the power of a raised calf, my ladies. So shoes, and then again, jewelry. Do not go overboard. Start with minimal jewelry. You can tell your girl doesn't really like wearing jewelry, but I try. And then finally, the cherry on top. Even though I will not wear a necklace, I will wear a big hat. So, you know, no accounting for personalities here, but I do think hats are an incredible way to look extra stylish. I think because hats are a little bit more uncommon now than they were 300 years ago. When people see a hat coming at them, they just think fashion. It's a really easy way to trick people into thinking you're more stylish than you are. That is why there is the jokey term blogger hat. There's the baker boy hat. I wear them all proudly. All right, 3. This is very new to me, but the right colors. You might tell your girl's been wearing a lot more color since 2020 began, and that was kind of my goal because I used to wear a lot of black turtlenecks, black long sleeve, black t-shirt, black tank top, because I felt so confused about what colors look good on me. So color, why did this improve my outfits? Well, I do think femininity was the key to my outfits looking better, becoming more feminine in my style. And color is honestly one of the easiest ways to do that, to look extra feminine in your clothing. Okay, so, you know, just wearing a gray sweater versus wearing a pink sweater. It's going to look more feminine, more confident, whatever. A lot of us in the past few years have become addicted to beige, navy blue, gray, black, white, neutrals. You know, that's fine. They can look very polished, especially in a monochromatic outfit. But color is actually a really easy way to look more eye-catching, to look more feminine, and to look more confident. And honestly, I think I'm more electrified when I wear color. All right, the 4th way I improved how I look in clothing was with the right fit. A lot of the trends I had to grow up on were skinny jeans and a loose top, and anyone with big thighs and a big bust knows that that is a very unflattering style. And you can see here, those clothes were not doing much for me. It just made me look much heavier than I was. It was very unflattering and it wasn't doing anything for me, but that was literally the only shirt style. The only, even shift dresses were just taking over the nation. But all that aside, I had to learn that that style, just no matter how in fashion it was not gonna look good on me. There's been so much flack against body typing because people don't want to talk about what's flattering because we should all be free to wear what we want, and I agree, but I also think that it's not insane for somebody to think, what looks flattering on me? Maybe that'll make me happy, because it made me happy. And the way I learned about my body type was through the Kibbe Body System. Ali Art does a great series on this. Miriam Style, Justine LeConte has some stuff on body typing and you know, general body shapes. It's a little bit of a rabbit hole. It can get a little confusing, but it really did help me to just forever say no to a loose top and a loose sweater and to say no to leggings. I also started wearing different bras based on the outfit. So I always usually wear a thin lacy bra with an over top smoothing spandex bra in order that those lines will be smoothed down. And I always wear a slip. I always wear the proper underwear. You don't want underwear lines that will ruin your outfit. So again, just the structure of what you have under your clothing will help, and flattering body type specific clothing. Okay, so remember, just because something is in style, just because your favorite celebrity or TikToker or IG account lady wears that style, does not mean that that's gonna look perfect on you. So I really encourage you to follow a few people on IG who have your body type and who you like the way they dress. We need to get realistic expectations when it comes to how we're gonna look in clothing, okay? So back when I was following, you know, rail thin people with no chest and wanting to dress like them, it was causing me mental anguish. So I started following women online more with my body type, and I saw the way they dressed and it made me excited, it made me inspired, and then surprise, surprise, when I wore clothing that they wore, it looked great on me too. So look for influencers if you need inspiration who have your body type. Not just, oh, she has a big bust, I have a big bust, but your actual body type. And try to really analyze body type. Body type is so much more than curvy or not curvy. It's, your hips to shoulder ratio. It's, how wide are your arms? How long are your limbs? Do you have a long neck or a short neck? Okay, and a lot of that can be learned through body typing. I know this is a deep topic and we're only scratching the surface, but you can see the photo evidence of how much more improved my new style is, and that's again because I learned this stuff specific for my body shape. All right, so the fifth and final way I improved my style was by committing to feminine full outfits. And the reason I made this a weird, thing is because each component of that is extremely important and valuable to why I look different in my style now. So commitment is the biggest part. You only have as good of style as what you wear 85% of the time. So even if you have a few knockout banger outfits on IG, if you're not wearing that stuff every single day, that's not your style. That's a costume. What you wear every single day is your style, your fashion, your brand. And so I committed to changing the way I looked, to, again, phasing out that gray, phasing out athleisure, phasing out androgynous clothing, blacks, things that just don't compliment me. So commitment. And the full femininity, that is something I've talked about a million times on this channel. I have so many videos if you're interested in that. Please do a rabbit hole deep dive on that topic. It's a great topic for spring. But feminine outfits, again, with the colors, with the accessories, with the feminine silhouettes, it just elevated my look. And that's why this isn't a very easy, I just shopped at this store and now my life is better. It's a recipe and a formula that's unique to each woman. And for me, upping the femininity has just totally improved my overall look in clothing. And I think that's true for a lot of women. We have so much clothing nowadays that is basically men's clothing marketed at women. I know that's probably the missing component for a lot of women, even maybe who be watching this channel, where, maybe you are curvy like me, you're chesty, and you're wondering why that edgy black sweater or plaid flannel just does not look the same on you as your favorite Instagram influencer. And sometimes it's because with feminine bodies, feminine clothing is gonna look the best. And there's ways to do this. I, up until very recently, would wear feminine silhouettes in masculine colors because I just kind of wasn't ready to go full all in. And I want you to remember that me, someone who makes videos about femininity, how to dress more femininely, I am still going through a feminine process and journey, okay? So if you don't wake up tomorrow in your sea of flannels feeling ready to wear a pink feminine dress, don't worry, I wasn't ready for that either. It's taken me a while, and I think that's a good thing. Financially, economically, we don't want to waste clothing. But also so you can kind of get your feet under you, grow confidence, and, just bloom slowly. I am always a fan of slow growth over rapid, unstable change that we can't keep up or that we're not going to like a year from now. So don't just flip identities tomorrow. No, take it slow. Build slowly. And again, try not to toss out your whole wardrobe. Try to repurpose things. And then lastly, the outfits. I talked about this with accessories. Too many of us are not making use of accessories, and they're a really easy way to just look kind of fancy, kind of, like a lady, elevated, classy. And the hats, the scarves, the sunglasses, you can look kind of crazy if you don't do this the right way. But again, slow growth. But that is all I have for you today. This is a fun topic. I might talk about my feminine evolution of style someday. I think that I could talk about this topic forever, but I really encourage you ladies to remember, hair and makeup will improve the way your clothes look. Accessories are the key to having that elevated, woman-like, grown-up look. The right colors can make you look so much more vibrant. I am Exhibit A, and the right fit can really complement your body. Do not be caught up in trends at the expense of your own glamour, the way you look in clothing. And then finally, commitment to full outfits, commitment to femininity. Whatever you commit to with your style, it has to be ongoing, because then that will be your style, not just what you wore on Instagram, not just what you wore to a special event, your actual style. So thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in more of this kind of content, I have so much style advice on this channel. There are many other YouTubers that look into this topic as well. I will link some of my faves below. And I also do have a style series on my blog that I will link below. But in general, I hope you have a wonderfully blessed and stylish week, my beautiful sisters.